Taurus, welcome to your mid-December 2022 reading. For those of you who've been with me before, you know I pre-shuffle the cards because I don't like wasting time. I like to just get right into the whole thing. This is a general reading, obviously, so this whole reading will not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. There will be bits and pieces. Obviously, to get a more rounded reading, check your moon sign, your rising sign, and where Venus was when you were born. If you don't know those placements, there's a link in the show more description box below for a free natal chart, and that's where you can find out what else it is. I mean, you're not just Taurus, right? We're a composite of many different things. So by all means, check that out. Also, before we start, if you hear snoring, as you may hear right now, my pug Pasha is breathing. It's not a reindeer, so don't get nervous. I don't have any reindeer here right now. They're all at the North Pole. So that in mind, we're going to start off with good things coming your way. So this is the Lenormand deck. I don't read the way this, I'm not using it the way it's meant to be used. I'm using it for good things coming. So you have the ship, which is great. That's travel, new journey, new voyage. And a lot of times it could be something that takes a while, obviously, because it's an ocean voyage. And you have the crossroads. So that also is travel, a destination where you've got crossroads and you can make several choices. So you have a couple of opportunities and choices coming up in this new journey. And because you have the moon card, that's telling me, the moon is over night. It's not sunshine where everything's lit up during the day. The moon is over our emotions and things we keep to ourselves, things we keep in our hearts. So I would say that you're on a journey pretty much, or you will be exploring some things that you need to overcome or let go of so that you can heal and move forward, whatever it is, whatever you need to let go of, so you don't carry more of the old stuff into the new year, right? It's like leaving your dishes for tomorrow. When you wake up tomorrow, you're dealing with yesterday's stuff. You're cleaning up yesterday's mess. So now till the end of the year, Taurus, this is a time for you to really go inward. And the animal that's watching over you, this is the Druid Animal Oracle deck, is Hawk. And Hawk, let's see. Hawk is all about focus. When you think of the Hawk can see a mouse 100 feet up in the air. That's almost 31 meters. Okay, it can see a little tiny field mouse, but it has to be up to get that proper perspective, right? And Hawk's focus. And you have here, which is another animal, and the word is focus. So for you right now through the end of the year, for this month, Taurus, it's time for you to focus, take a step back and get a different perspective of things. And remember, Hawk, I want you to keep Hawk in your mind when you need to focus, when things are a little bit out of control, or when you're feeling out of sorts and there are too many things going on. Think of Hawk and that perspective. Hawk also helps us to remember to look where we've come from. Look back to where you've come from, what you've been through. Look at what your parents have struggled. Look what you struggled or what you went through, where you came from and where you are now, Taurus. Whatever it is, whether it's health, romance, career, wherever it is that you came from, what are your roots? Get back to your core and allow yourself to be pleased and happy with where you are now in life, no matter what. If you're not where you want to be or where you thought you'd be, don't be hard on yourself. There is no failure in life, Taurus. There's only redirection. So the things that we thought were going to work out, we didn't have any way to determine or judge. When we set goals, we don't know how realistic they really are. When I was a little girl, I wanted a white picket fence, to be married and have, kids and puppies and cats and all of that. And it didn't happen. But am I pleased with who I am today? Yes, absolutely. So it's a time to reevaluate, Taurus, and that's what this journey is here your emotional well-being. Allow yourself to love yourself and who you are and where you are right now, and where you came from, all that you've been through to bring you to where you are today. But allow yourself to love yourself, accept yourself, forgive yourself. You know, we can look back. It's easy for us to look back in hindsight and see what we could have been, what we should have done, what we could have done, who we could have married, who we didn't marry, who we shouldn't have married. And it's just so easy to look at things in hindsight. But we have to love ourselves and know we did the best. We made the best choices we could at the time. And if we didn't, guess what? We have to forgive ourselves. That's in the past. We're in the right now. We're in the eternal now, Taurus. It's always right now. What I just said is in the past. It's still right now. It's always right now. So just where you are right now, love yourself, step back and examine and pay attention to some details that you need to take care of. Getting into the actually before we, all right, let's go here first. This little guy, as you can see, he's putting in hard work, and it's adding up and adding up. He's set himself apart. He's not working with a team. He's just focused, and he's not allowing any distractions to stop him. And that's the same thing with Hawk. Hawk is about focusing and eliminating distractions. But the thing is, with this little guy, in love, maybe it's time to focus on your relationship. It's time to focus, maybe put a little bit of extra work in regarding a relationship. If you're not in a relationship, maybe it's time to focus on why you're not in a relationship and make time to get in a relationship. But either way, work-wise, this is a time where if you're starting a new job, realize it may be demanding, because this is hard work. You know, his back is hunched over. It's hard work. You may find at this time of year too, regarding work or your career, that you might have extra work put on you, and which may lead to some exhaustion and imbalance. Okay. Normally, this guy's got it going forward. He's got it going on, and trouble's behind him. But like this, he's off balance. Oops. Let me see. Yeah. Let's play with this. Okay. So it's an infinity symbol, and a lot of times it's two things that need to be focused on in life, or two major things that are of concern. But right now, you have to pay attention that you don't stay off balance. You have to be on your game, and that's why Hawk is here, and the snow leopard, this focus card. What's great about a snow leopard is that its paws are massive, and they're almost like snowshoes. They keep the leopard from sinking too deeply into the snow, so he can keep up his speed, his agility. Mountains in tarot, or mountains usually mean things that are almost like burdens, things that are hard to overcome and challenges, but also spiritually, mountaintops are where the gods resided, right? Or where they landed when they came to earth, let's say like Mount Olympus. It's also a symbol to rise above the mundane, rise above, just like Hawk, rise above. Snow leopard is even staying above the snow. It's all about being above and looking down, changing perspective. That's what's important. You have to see things differently. See things differently about your current romance, your partner, your marriage, or your single life. See things from a different, as if you were your friend giving you advice. What would your friend tell you? What would your parent tell you? You know, just look at things differently. Moving forward, you've got the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Taurus, is all about curiosity. Okay, we've got the clouds and wind swirling around, right? Snow, ready to strike. Swords are all about intellect. I love it, actually. Intelligence, intellect, quick wit, cutting away at bullshit, with our faithful, trusty wolf, which is could be your pet dog, but it could be a loyal friend. It's all about faithfulness and protection. But Page of Swords is curious, wants to know. Pages, and you have two pages together. Pages are about planning. Pages are the first step before you set plans in motion, right? So right now, allow this curious time this inquisitive time, allow this time to let you be social, let you like come out of wherever doldrums you've been in, Taurus. Be social, be curious, have conversations, strike up new things, because as you talk to people, as you're curious and you're piquing your interest about things, and perhaps things that you've put on the back burner because you've been so busy working, or you've been so busy focusing on health, or you've been so busy focusing on romance, whatever it is you've been busy, social media, now's the time to allow your curiosity to lead you forward. Find something that you enjoy, find something that you love. Page of Pentacles, along with that, you've got Page of Pentacles in reverse. Here's the thing. Again, we've got the planning stage, right? Page of Pentacles is all about abundance, planning the future, money, work, love, whatever it is. But in reverse, Page of Pentacles is also about confusion again. And here again we have confusion, lack of clarity. There's a lot of this going on. It's like you've got so many things going on, or you've got so much in your mind, Taurus, that you're spinning your wheels almost emotionally. And I just keep feeling like you've got to forgive yourself. I don't know what that means. Only you know what that means. And this will resonate with some of you, not all of you. But focus on one thing and eliminate your distractions. If you want to move forward in love, focus on love. If you want to repair any relationships, focus on that. If you want to focus on learning something new, on a talent, on a new way to make money, just focus on that. Because if you don't, if you lose that focus, remember, this is the center of the reading, right? And it's unfocused, lack of focus. When you're lack of focus about career, when you don't have focus about love, when you don't have focus about who you are or where you're going, because perhaps you're stuck in the past and they want you to journey emotionally and take that look, because what you have coming, you need to be careful. This is a warning for you, Taurus. This is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a dude in retirement with his faithful dogs, kids in the background there looking at his family. Retirement, if this were love, it'd be about long-term or a stable marriage, stable relationship, work, finances, preparing for the future, etc. But staying unfocused now, Taurus, this could cause the financial outcome for your future that you really are not looking for. This could also be a sudden ending of a relationship, a marriage. This could be a termination of something. If you're starting a job, it could be something that won't be long lasting. So the important thing is you can change this and flip this and have it be like this. And the whole thing, you've got to flip this guy and stay focused. This is the center. This is the main card for your reading. And it's all about focusing. And it's telling you, it's giving you step-by-step focus. Get into your emotions, your subconscious. Take that journey, as painful as it might be, to clean that out. Let go of some things. Release. I have a video about releasing and letting go. Certain techniques that really can pull stagnant energy out of your muscles and tendons, and you release it up through your crown chakra, up through the top of your head, and you pull it out of you, because this can cause depression, yeah, but it can also cause physical problems. It can cause all this confusion if you don't let stuff go. So there are ways to do it. And think about it. You know, when I was a kid, I stepped on glass. I loved to walk around barefoot in the summertime. I loved the feel of the earth. I guess I was grounding and I didn't even know it. But I stepped on glass. And I had to pick a few pieces out of the cut. And it healed. But every now and then, I knew there was a little piece of glass that was still in there. And I knew if I didn't open up that wound and get rid of that, it would fester, cause infection, and maybe I'd lose my foot or my life, right? A little thing like that, unattended, can cause major things, even fatalities. So you, somewhere, have some things to work on and let go. Focus on right now, Taurus. Focus, because look, this is also a past line, right? So you've got the Hangman. Hangman in reverse. Normally, he's hanging there by choice, and you can see the light around him. He's looking for illumination. He's looking for clarity, and he's getting clarity because he's looking at things from a different perspective, which is all about hawk and snow leopard here, focus, and looking at different things, okay? So, but now, it's showing in the past you've been feeling confused and muddled about certain things. You have been unsure, not having that clarity that you need. But like I said, the whole point is, with all of these things you've been dealing with in the past, you can overcome it. You've got also, jeepers, Taurus, you've been having some rough times now. Okay. So here you've got, normally, and again, it's in reverse, but normally this is someone who is fighting to stay on top, fighting negativity, fighting people's comments and criticisms, and fighting even people at work, fighting for your right to be where you are, to be who you are, fighting for your place at work, fighting for your, whatever it is, fighting for your rights. But this way, you've kind of lost that confidence, and these wands, these sticks, are sort of beating you down. So you've been at a place, Taurus, where you've been, look, it's this whole line, this middle line is in reverse. Confusion, letting things overcome you, not being able to move forward financially, not being able to move forward with love, just being confused and out of sorts. This is not for all of you, some of you. And here, this is allowing people's comments, people's judgments, people's criticisms of you to affect you, so that it's almost like you're tired of fighting. You've just given up, or you've just needed to take some time away from everything to just try to heal. But you haven't been able to heal because it's hurt you so much, and that's why you have to go on this journey, Taurus. That's why you have to get through those emotions, get in deep and release whatever it is. And it might be something that you've dealt with in the past already, several times. But each time you release something and let go of it, you might get the same experience 3 different times, because you're at 3 different places in your life and you have to release them. The only way you know you've really overcome something is if, when you go to do that, that looking inside yourself, you don't see it anymore. And that's how you know you've really let it go. But right now, Taurus, it's like you've been in this, and so this, you're letting this keep you down. Remember, snow white is purity. Purity of thought. And this is on top of the purity. This is all snow with this particular deck. And snow, if you can purify your mind, mind is up above, right? If you can purify that, cleanse yourself, let go. Look, and I know you're going to do it, because look, you've got the Lover's card. So Taurus, whatever it is, as long as you pay attention and you do these things, you've got easy instructions. It's just going to be painful, but you've got the Lover's card. So that means for you, by the end of the year, going into the new year, or relatively thereafter, the Lovers, this could mean a new work opportunity, a new contract, a new friendship, a new relationship, a new love. You've got it. You've got the Lover's card. So whatever, it could mean moving to a new location. It could mean whatever it is. It's a new contract, a new union of some sort. You've got it. And not only that, your final outcome for the month, Taurus, you've got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. That's new beginnings. That's new ideas coming, creativity, a new start to everything. And then, for the clarifier, you've got the Victory card. Look at that. Okay, wait a minute. Let me try. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. All right. Ace of Wands. And then you've got your Victory card. There we go. I'll figure it out. I do everything opposite. Look at this Victory card. You've got it, Taurus. That's the clarifier for your Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. It's like an explosion. Look at that. That's like, ta-da! aha moment after aha moment after aha moment. Letting go. That's you shining your light, just like in the Bible, just like Jesus said, shining your light, not under a bushel, but on top of a hill so everybody can see it. You're lighting the way. You will be that beacon of light again for people, for yourself. Just let your light shine. And you're going to do this, Taurus. You've got this. And finally, for a message from self, follow your dreams and help will find you in unforeseen ways. This is a message from your future self. This is a message from you who has survived, who's been where you are right now. This is you after you've gone through all of this. Follow your dreams and help will find you in unforeseen ways. So what are your dreams, Taurus? Follow them, and it's never too late to start a new dream. It's never too late to follow a dream, whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. As long as you're here and you're living and you're breathing, you can follow your dreams. You've got the message from yourself. Help will find you in unforeseen ways, ways that you don't expect, ways that you can't see. I love this story, and actually it was from the movie The Mothman. But it's a story, and it's a story about perspective, and this whole reading is about your perspective, Taurus. But if you're up on a 10-story building and you're looking at the traffic below, you can see into the future because you can see two cars that are going to eventually intersect and crash. But if you're at the ground level, you won't see that until it happens in front of your face. So being in the heights, up where Hawk is, being above the snow where Snow Leopard is, being on top of the mountaintops, looking down, you have a better perspective. You take stock of your life, take stock of where you've been, where you've come from, and where you want to go, and where you are. Forgive yourself. Be happy where you are, because you made it. You made it, Taurus. So just know that you've got the victory card. You're going to do it. New beginnings, new opportunities, right in line with the new year. And you can't make this stuff up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different decks. And you've got focus, focus, focus. Unable to focus. But you've got the perfect outcome. You've got all these cards that validate each other. The point I'm trying to make is out of 6 decks, this is specifically for you, Taurus. So I want you to know I love you. I care about you. And I want you to have joy. And you can be joyful and still be sad. You can be joyful and still feel bittersweet. But the most important thing is that you love yourself. Forgive yourself for things that you might have done that you didn't, for things you did do that you shouldn't have. Just forgive yourself. Let it all go. Be right now. Right now is what matters. You can't change the past. There's no guarantee for the future. All you can do is live right now. Heal yourself, go on your journey. Keep Falcon, keep this picture in your mind for the rest of the month and going into the new year. Magician in reverse. A little bit of a warning here for you. The Magician in reverse is the Magician in reverse. A magician normally is someone who's in control of everything. You know, the conduit between manifesting, you know, from spirit and turning it into physical energy. But the Magician in reverse is someone who's sneaky, who's sly, who pretends to have your best interest at heart, but really has ulterior motives, and it's not for your benefit. So just a word of caution, watch out for this person. If this is referring to you, you may not be wise in your money, finances. Question your motives before you do something. I have to tell you, none of the Taurians I know fill this category, but I did want to touch on that card before we ended. So be mindful. New contracts or people, friends, just be mindful. Someone who's pretending, they dress well, even they could look well, seem like they have it all together, but if something's too good to be true, it usually is. So it's not always that they're looking out for your best interests. So just be mindful of that, Taurus, okay? Again, not to end on a sour note, you've got great things coming. Again, your new beginnings, your clarity, your victory, all sorts of good things. So there you go. Have a great month. Have a great rest of the month. Happy holidays to you. I'll see you for January. Stay spiritual.